What's up? Welcome back to the vlog. It's day 2 of my 30-day challenge. If you didn't see yesterday's video, I'm challenging myself to post one video every day for 30 days the entire month of June. I just got this box in the mail from Kodlin USA. So today we're going to be installing some parts on the new Low Rider ST. I spent the morning working on the garage. It was kind of a disaster from all the projects I've been working on. My Road Glide, my ST, buddies' bikes, neighbors' bikes, stuff like that. I tend to start projects almost immediately after I finish one. So a lot of the times I never really get a chance to really clean my garage. And I wanted my garage to be a space where me and my friends could come hang out, work on bikes, kick back some monsters, just have a good time hanging out in the garage as you do in your 30s and 40s. Some of my friends are 40, 47. My best friend's 47. But I have to admit, organization is definitely not my strong suit, but I should probably invest in better tools and organization for the garage with how many projects I actually do in this garage. There's actually kind of an ongoing joke. We call my garage Tucker Speed South. If you're unfamiliar with Tucker Speed, they're like the premier shop here in Utah. Tony and crew build some of the best bikes. They have a race program that's really cool, really successful with that. I host the 2-bit show with them. So we kind of joke that this is Tucker Speed South. I don't know if they like that we make that joke, but I think it's funny. They're obviously north of us in Ogden. Tucker Speed South. I'm going to keep saying it because it's funny. Definitely check them out if you're looking to get some work done, or even just check out their website. They got a really good website, really good inventory. Check them out. Let's get this opened up. I'll show you guys what we're doing to the ST today. Today we're installing a crash bar from Kodlin USA. This looks like such a dialed setup. I have to give a huge shout out to the team over at Kodlin. They jumped in and helped tremendously. They were one of the first companies to jump in on my ST build. I'm running a bunch of their parts. I'm running their risers, their handlebars, their gauge relocation mount, their blinkers, their rotors, and everything's just so dialed. Everything looks so good. The riser and bar setup is super dialed. I really like my hand position on the ST. Rotors look sick. Blinkers are not even noticeable, exactly how they should be. So I cannot thank them enough for hopping on and being part of this project. The crash bar I got from Kodlin is the very first one off the shelf. So I actually did get an email that some of the bolts that I need are missing. Don't worry, if you order one, all your bolts will be correct. So I actually have to run to the hardware store, grab a few bolts before I get the bike on the lift. Figured since I'm already out, I'd stop for a coffee. I've been making these daily story posts about my coffee runs. The funny thing is, I don't think anyone actually believes that I actually ride with this. Bolts and coffee both secured. We'll get the ST up on the lift and start getting this installed. Anytime you put the bike on the lift, you got to shake it just a little bit and be like, that's not going anywhere. Then you know it's dialed. This bike just doesn't have a bad angle. You can put it anywhere. It looks good. Every angle, even just up here on the lift, it looks so sick. Safety first, then teamwork. Got the fairing removed, got everything that needs to be loosened, so now we can actually start installing the crash bar. So now that everything is on, really all we have to do is just tighten everything up, make sure everything's solid and in place. Okay, we got it on, everything's secure. Last part, we just have to put on the dirt lid, get the fairing put on, and I look like Forrest Gump. I'm definitely a big fan of this little detail right here. You can see that, just that little Kodlin motorcycles on the tip there, just chef's kiss. I'm super excited about how this crash bar looks, but I'm equally excited about the added protection. If I'm being honest, I actually didn't want to run a crash bar on this bike. My whole goal with this bike was to just run it high and tight, and I couldn't really find any crash bars that I actually liked. But when the team over at Kodlin wanted me to run this crash bar, they sent me over some pictures, and I thought it looked really good, and it looks even better on the bike. So once again, thanks to Kodlin, not only for this crash bar, but for everything that they've done for this build. I really do appreciate it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go edit this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.